Hello, everybody. Welcome to Something to Talk About. And yeah, my name is Taco. We're going to talk about a Castellan of Storms. And that's right, we're going to talk about Cortnay Penrose from the Song of Ice and Fire lore. But before I start that, I feel compelled to say hello and welcome to Something to Talk About. My name is Taco. And yeah, doing a Castellan of Storms End. So I covered Renly Baratheon this week. And then, I don't know the connection. They both live in Storm's End. Like Cortnay Penrose ain't a lord of the Stormlands, but he lived there for a while. Second Castellan of Storm's End that I covered because I covered Roland Storm. Wasn't he one too? I don't know. Go back, watch that episode. Let me know. All right, what's going on here? So this is what's going on. I yell at the screen. I don't edit. You guys know the drill. And yeah, let's talk about Cortnay Penrose, angry bald guy. God, I love the Miko's art there. It looks fantastic. Castellan of Storm's End, killed by a shadow. So, yeah, what else? What do you want to do? Want me to keep talking, or do you want me to get into Cortnay Penrose? Okay, Cortnay Penrose is a knight of House Penrose and son of Lord Penrose. So he's not the Lord of House Penrose. He's just the son of the guy. Cortnay is completely bald with a red-shaped spade. Wow, red spade-shaped beard and a weathered face. Yeah, do I got a weathered face? What's a weathered face? I feel like I got one. Looks like I sleep on my face a lot, like I sleep on a hard surface with my face. I kind of got that look. This guy too. An older man, Cortnay, is a seasoned commander. You're going to hear seasoned commander a lot. That's what he's just always described as. All right. and stubborn. Brianna Tarth and Sir Davos Seaworth consider Cortnay to be a good and brave man. He is fond of Edric Storm. Who isn't? Robert Baratheon's bastard son and his own ward. So yeah, this dude living at Storm's End, watching it as the Baratheons are all off doing other stuff, right? King Robert Baratheon's sitting on the throne when he takes over. Renly, who's in charge of Storm's End's living in King's Landing as Master of Laws. Sounds right. I don't have that written in front of me. That sounds right? And then, yeah, Stannis is Lord of Dragonstone instead, right? So Cortnay's taking care of this huge, awesome castle. And he's got Robert Baratheon's bastard son, Edric Storm, living there too. So, yeah. But what about House Penrose? Well, House Penrose of Parchments, that's a great name, is a noble house from Parchments in the Stormlands. They are one of the main noble houses sworn to the Baratheons of Storms. And their sigil, 2 white quills crossed over some brown. According to semi-canon sources, their words are, "Set down our deeds," which just sounds like we write stuff a lot. They are House Pen, literally. Oh man. All right. So like I said, he's watching Storm's End, right? So Castellan of Storm's End. Well, Lord Renly Baratheon was performing his duties as King's Master of Laws. I did write it down, and I was right. Yes. All right. For his brother King Robert, Sir Cortnay was named Castellan of Storm's End. He took part in raising Edric Storm, the acknowledged bastard of King Robert Baratheon. Cortnay first met Brianna Tarth when she was a child visiting Evenfall Hall. So he must have visited Evenfall Hall. And again, when Lord Serwyn Tarth sent her to Storm's End. Lord Mathis Rowan considers Cortnay to be a seasoned battle commander. That's right. He's just got some salt and pepper on him. He's just a seasoned guy. Anytime anyone brings up Cortnay Penrose, they're like, yeah, the seasoned battle commander. He's got some seasoning on him. All right, the Siege of Storm's End. So when does this all take place? So this is beginning of Clash of Kings, right? So Cortnay is a big Clash of Kings guy, right? So after Robert dies at the end of Game of Thrones, spoilers, and everybody else starts fighting, right? So Renly is headed, like he is like marching, right? And then Stannis starts to take over or starts to like siege Storm's End. So that's kind of like where we all are at. So it's like the Baratheon two kings, Stannis and Renly, are starting to move around, and then like Rob's doing stuff in the north. Beginning like kickoff of War of the Five Kings. That's all I needed to say. After Robert dies, and here I'm going to say it all again. Renly claims the Iron Throne and is backed by the Tyrells. As Renly Baratheon marches towards King's Landing, Stannis lays siege to Storm's End, held by Cortnay. As the castle has a strong garrison and is well provisioned and held by seasoned Cortnay, Renly's lords encourage him to continue to the capital. Yeah, they're like, let him besiege Storm's End. Like, Cortnay's got it. He's got seasoning on him. He'll be okay. And then we'll just take the Iron Throne. No one's over there protecting it. And then we'll just like, whoop, we'll take care of it later. Like, let's get to the Iron Throne first. Renly should have probably listened, by the way. Like, he probably should have. I'm just saying, because no one was like protecting. You remember that chapter in Clash of Kings when they find out that the Stannis and Renly are fighting each other, like in King's Landing? So like Joffrey's like, they're fighting each other, and everyone's like laughing at that. Like, why didn't one of them just come get this city? Yeah, Baratheons. Anyways, I'm not here to judge Renly's politics. Is that what this is? Renly's lords encourage him to go and put some more seasoning on Cortnay. Where is it? So though Renly refuses to decline Stannis' challenge. So he's like being challenged, right? And he's like, no, I gotta go take down my bro. After a meeting and a speech about peaches or something, they agree to meet the following day in combat. So Stannis and Renly meet. Stannis is like, peaches are good, or whatever he says, right? And then, not falling down the rabbit hole, talk about peaches. And Stannis is like, whatever, I'll kill you tomorrow. And he's like, all right, we'll meet you in the field tomorrow. All right, cool, tomorrow. So Renly is killed by a shadow before giving his brother the battle. So they were about to meet for battle, but a shadow murders Renly. We all know that that's Stannis' shadow. Cortnay sends out ravens with a plea for help in breaking Stannis' siege, offering to bend the knee to whomever would send him aid. He also demands to see Renly's corpse before opening the storm gates. Yeah, he's like, first let me see Renly before I do anything. He sends out ravens like, anyone who takes this castle, anyone who frees me from Stannis, will bend the knees to. Why does he hate Stannis so much? Why is he more okay with bending the knee to Lannisters or whoever over Stannis? I don't know. Good question. Thanks. Do you have an answer? No, I don't. Sorry. Was that it? Yeah. So, and he's also like, show me that body, yo. Produce the body. Refusing to surrender. So Cortnay parleys with Stannis and his lords beneath the wall. Stannis demands Cortnay turn over the castle and Robert Baratheon's bastard Edric Storm, but Cortnay refuses. Yeah, Stannis is not only there for the castle, he's also very much there to get Edric Storm, because Melisandre's like, king blood. Like, she's all about that king blood. And he's like, man, I got like a whole body full of king's blood at my other house. And she's like, cool, let's go get Storm's End so I can get that king blood. And Stannis is like, yeah, man, whatever. Awful impression of Stannis. I got a whole human being full of king's blood. The Castellan throws his gauntlet into Stannis' face. He's like, psh, and proposes single combat to settle the issue. Yeah, Cortnay Penrose is like, here, it's my gauntlet. Let's fight. And Stannis is like, no. Stannis refuses this, and Cortnay tells him to elect a champion, insulting those who have joined Stannis after having sworn allegiance to Renly. Yeah, so all the Renly's guys go over to Stannis, and Cortnay's like, screw all of them, and screw you. I'll fight any of these guys. And he's like, yeah, you want to fight my shadow? Rather than risk losing the duel, Stannis warns Cortnay that he will take the castle only by storm, a threat which Cortnay replies, "Bring your storm, and recall if you do the name of this castle." That's awesome. Cortnay's like speaking like a Baratheon to a Baratheon. He's like, bro, this is Storm's End. Do you remember? You were born here. Bring your storm, yo. And Stannis is like, you're right. We should just send a shadow assassin. Murdered by a shadow. Oh, man. Spoilers. After the parley, Stannis tells Davos Seaworth that Melisandre has seen Cortnay's death in the flames of the future. Bullshit. Sorry. That night, Stannis sends Davos to bring Melisandre by boat under the cover of darkness beneath Storm's End, and as he did 15 years before, to have the Castellan assassinated by one of Melisandre's shadows. When Davos and Mel arrive at the gate in a water tunnel beneath the castle, Melisandre disrobes, and Davos watches in horror as the now pregnant woman gives birth to a shadow. That's pretty creepy. And Davos recognized the man who cast it, Stannis. Cortnay's lieutenant, after he gets killed, Lord Elwood Meadows, immediately gives up the castle and Edric Storm. Yeah, Elwood Meadows, he sucks. He's immediately like, yeah, Cortnay, yeah, you challenge him. It's great. And then it's like, wait, he got killed? Cortnay's dead? You're going to have it. Just come on right in. I'm Elwood Meadows. What do you think? I think we're going to fight you? Elwood Meadows. All right. So that's, of course, Cortnay's end. That's the end of his story. I got more. But, yeah, that's it. I mean, he's dead. I can't keep talking about the guy. He got killed by a shadow. But, yeah, I like Cortnay. Bald. Great face of red hair. And, yeah, he seems like a kind of a try-hard, right? So, brave or stupid? I couldn't find any crazy tinfoil theories. I thought someone out there would say Cortnay is a hidden Baratheon or Edric Storm's real father or something. All I could find are posts wondering why Cortnay challenged Stannis to single combat. Woot Gorilla, great name. Look this up if you guys want. If you just type in A Song of Ice and Fire, Cortnay Penrose theories, you'll always find the ones I find. I mean, that's how I found him, right? So he did have a post called Cortnay Penrose defies Stannis. Why did Cortnay Penrose defy Stannis? Why did I put the exclamation or the quotation marks in the wrong spot? I'm stupid. So, or just type, why did Cortnay Penrose defy Stannis? That will get you it. It questions, it asks questions such as, was he justified in dragging this war out after the king already died, comparing him to the Blackfish and the King's Guard at the Tower of Joy? Yeah. There's this question here of once Renly died, why did he drag it out, right? Like I understand Blackfish. I don't quite understand the King's Guard, like, knees don't bend so easy, whatever. I mean, that's a whole can of worms. I'm not opening Tower of Joy right now in a Cortnay Penrose video. Get a hold of yourselves, guys. But don't even be thinking I'm doing that. But I understand why Blackfish wouldn't do it. It's his ancestral home. He watched his kid, his nephews, like, freaking in prison. He watched his king / great nephew die. Like, he got red weddinged. Like, everyone got red wedding. Of course, Brendan Blackfish is like, no, screw you. Come and get it, Lannisters. But this is Cortnay Penrose. He's not a Baratheon. Like, he was watching it for Renly. Renly died. Why not let Stannis have it? What did he think? And then if he was even like, I'm going to bend my knee to anybody, why would I do it to you? Why not just do it to Stannis and live your life? Like, all these people already switched over to Stannis. And I know people are going to be like, Stannis wasn't well loved. So what? A bunch of Storm Lords went over to the Renly because he was more loved and then immediately switched to Stannis after Renly was killed. Why did Cortnay Penrose not do that? That's a big question. Why risk storming the castle and all these people die for no reason? It's not his ancestral seat. To protect Edric Storm? Possibly. That might be the only reason. Like, no, you guys might do some weird, crazy stuff to Edric, and he does love him possibly as a son. So that's like the only reason I'm going to get. So I guess I answered my own question. So yeah, that's what that Reddit post kind of brings up. I mean, I dumbed it down, of course, because I'm dumb and I dumb things down. And then I'm asking the question myself. But what do you guys think? Do you think it's just for the love of Edric Storm and for the love of the game that he didn't give up Storm's End? What's up with Cortnay Penrose? You guys like him? That's it. That's all I got. Click like, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Please check out the rest of my channel. Check out Roland Storm. He was also a Castellan of Storm's End. And also my Lionel Baratheon video from earlier this week. That's it. I love making these vids. I love that you guys are watching them. I don't know what to say other than I've been doing specifically a Song of Ice and Fire vids for more than a year at this point, and I'm going to keep doing them as long as you guys keep watching and showing your amazing support. So thank you, and yeah, peace!